This is question 3 on the Higher June 2013 calculator paper. This question is clearly a scattergraph question, so let's actually just read through this question first, making a note of what they're asking us to do. It says the scattergraph shows some information about 10 cars of the same type and make. The graph shows the age in years and the value in pounds of each car. So there should be 10 crosses there. This is some information that they've given you. The table shows the age and the value of 2 other cars of the same type and make. First part of the question, and here it is. It says, on the scattergraph, plot the information from the table. So they want me to put this information from the table onto the scattergraph. What I need to be totally clear about is what the scale is. So looking here, that's 0 and going up 10 tiny spaces take me up to 2,000. This here is going to be 1,000. So that means that every one of these tiny spaces is going to be worth 200. So 200, 400, 600, 800, and then 1,000. And then going across here, there are 10 tiny spaces that take me to 1. So every single one of these tiny spaces here stands for 0.1. So 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, and then 1. So if I were to plot the first point, the age in years is 1, and the value of the car is 8,200. So I'm going to go up this line here. I don't need to draw a line, but 8,000, and then it says 8,200. So from 8,000, I just need to go one more square up. Don't put a dot, put a clear cross, and try to be as accurate as possible. Don't leave any doubt, right, in the mind of the examiner, or else you'll get it wrong. Then the next point is 3.5, and I need to go up to 5,000. This is a bit easier because that's 4,000, that's 6,000. 5,000 is halfway between those. I'm going to go across, and it's 3.5 to 5,000, and there's my point, and put a clear and neat cross, and there are your 2 points. Right, make sure you do that. A lot of people forget to plot the points and they lose an easy mark there, and that's not too good, especially if at the end of the exam you're 1 mark away. Describe the relationship between the age and the value of the car. So this is part B. Describe the relationship between the age and the value of the car. This is actually a set piece question. If we look at the scattergraph, right, from left to right, it's going downwards, right? Because it's going downwards, that's a negative correlation. I'm going to take this opportunity to draw in my line of best fit. Okay, remember, try to go through the middle of the values, try to end up with an equal number of values above and below it. But every single line of best fit is likely to be different, right? You just need to try to make sure you generally through the middle of the data. As I said, what type of correlation does this describe? This is a negative correlation, and just writing negative correlation is enough for this. Okay, that is sufficient. The next part of the question said a car of the same type and make is 2.5 years old. Estimate the value of the car. Okay, to get the 2 marks for this, I need to have that line of best fit, and that's why I drew it in. If a car is 2.5 years old, I need to go to 2.5 on the x-axis, and I'm going to use my line of best fit to help me take a reading and work out the value of the car. And as you can see here, it is actually pretty exact, right, at 6,000. You need to show this very, very clearly. Okay, you need to show this very, very clearly. And so what I'm going to put here, 6,000. And that's my answer for this question. There are 4 marks for this. This is a regular question. It's a question that comes up very, very often. Make sure you know how to do it. Make sure you understand the process. And make sure you can get full marks in it.